guys, Dragonflies review on the fly. Following content is not suitable for children under the age of 13. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, here we go. I would say this is one of the figures that I was quite surprised how well it turned out. She is a bit kind of tricky to stand. Once you get her there, she's quite good. We have War for Cybertron Kingdom Airazor. Again, we have the nice cards. I had what was called the Autobot Arc card, and this one's just the Arc, which is a different card underneath. Here they show the Arc crash landing at some point in the story, and they have got a nice, it's purple card, but it's got a Decepticon logo up there for some reason. Don't know why that is. That's kind of odd. The Arc is Autobot, not Decepticon, so I find that kind of an oddball. But yeah, it's a nice holographic kind of ish card. I like these cards; they're quite nice. Setting that aside. Again, we have the instructions. Maximal Airazor here, and she's quite nice. Nice instructions. When I got her, one of her wings fell off in the box, but I just snapped it back on. I guess it didn't like shipping from Vietnam or wherever this one came from. I believe they're all made in Vietnam. They're just shipped here. Yeah, one of the wings had popped off. Anyways, there's the instructions. Nice, easy to read. Now we have Airazor in her, I believe it's a Falcon or a Hawk mode. And then we have her in robot mode. Again, product shots on the back, converts in 22 steps. And poster image on the side. Get rid of that out of the picture. Now we have Airazor. She is a decent transformer. Very spindly limbs. Very spindly limbs. Whenever I touch this figure, I feel like I'm going to break it because the limbs are so thin. But that's just my paranoia on that. But yeah, we're getting some articulation here. Nice paint on this figure. Arms can go about that far out. Super duper deep elbow, more than 90. No wrist. She can bend her wrist due to transformation, so I don't know if that counts for anything. She has a head's on a ball joint. Can look up, can look down. The wings, you can put them out like this. I mean, these are quite flexible. We'll get into that in a minute. And when we transform her, she can do splits for days. I mean, she can go way past. I mean, that looks painful. She could do way more than Jean-Claude Van Damme could do any day. She could go way out with the splits. Super duper deep knee bends. I mean, she could kick way out. I mean, cheat a little bit, but she could kick way up. You know, feet are on ball joints, so she's sort of got ankle rockers, but they're not super deep. I mean, you could do a little bit of an A stance. There's an extra joint down here for transformation, but I really don't do nothing for robots. So, nice waist. But that's all the articulation for robot mode. So we'll get into transformation here. Now, this one took me a minute to figure out like parts of it. Because anytime when I was trying to transform her, I couldn't figure out the head. But now that I got her down, what you first want to do is fold these out like so. kind of accordioning these out to get them out of the way. You want to fold this down. And now there's and then also pull the tail up a little bit so it's not latched on there no more. There is like a almost like a double hinge in here. And what you want to do is you want to take it and pull it back. Because there's two holes here and two tabs here, and you want to get them where before they were in one position, you want to get them into the other position. You want to spin this whole head assembly around. And that's what I was meaning is there's some tabs here, and you want to bring this back where it's almost like in robot mode it's one way, and in beast mode it's in the other pegs. Then you want to take, there's the tail here and a little tab there, and you want to just pop that in there like so. Get that folded down right here. And this is what I was talking about. There's like a double hinge right here. There we go. If you can get this to latch like it's supposed to. Sometimes they make these pegs difficult to get in there. And you think you got it and you don't. These off the arms, get these out of the way. They're gonna be in the way here in a minute. What you want to do is you want to take these, get this to actually accordion down the way it's supposed to. Grr. So much harder at this angle. I'm going to take this off the screen for a minute. Once I can get this in place, they made her extremely difficult with this joint. There we go. Got it now. So you want to get these top two pegs in them bottom holes. I was having trouble with that hinge. It was not accordioning the way it should. I got it now. Aha. You want to take these shoulder pads, fold them down, turn her arms like that, and you want to fold her wrists in. You want to take it and put it right into her waist, like so. And you want to take the legs, spin them around like such, fold them down like this. But before you go that far, actually, you need to, there's a tab here. I want to bring these up, actually. Spin them around. Like that. And then you want to take her feet around. So. Take these, put them on her thighs, like such. And there we have her in her beast mode. I could do this with her. You know, she looks pretty good like that, and then for some articulation, you can actually get something here to pry out her jaw. Her mouth actually opens. I mean, it's so difficult to get the mouth open on this. There you go. Her mouth opens and closes. She's got all sorts of articulation wing-wise. I mean, she's got 1, 2, 3 joints plus the swivel right there. So you, I mean, you can do all sorts of different like poses with her wings. The head's on a, it's like it can swivel, it can go up and down. You know, the feet, you know, kind of transfer over from robot mode a little bit. I mean, got that there, you know, tilt that back and forth. I can move the legs a little bit. I mean, you could do like a diving thing like this. Do this with her. I can't wait to get Tigertron to go with her, because I think that'd be awesome. Anyways, this has been an interesting figure. The only thing I dislike is that hinge back here, because it is a bear to get, at least on my copy, to where I could transform it. So, I mean, should you pick up an Airazor? Yeah, if you like the character. I'm trying to get as many of the Beast Wars figures as I can, because I grew up with G1 and they connected Beast Wars to G1, and I still consider Beast Wars part of G1. I'm in that camp. And it's not a bad figure. Like I said, that one hinge is a little bit of a bear for me, so it's, you know, it's not too much of a deal breaker. I mean, this figure is pretty solid. Like I said, the limbs feel spindly, but that's just the way the character is anyways. In the cartoon, she was spindly as well. Yeah, so, I mean, should you get her? Yeah, if you see her out there and you're into Beast Wars, yeah, get her. She's not bad. But as always, if you like my content, please like, share, subscribe. It doesn't cost you a cent. You know, you can subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification. It'll notify you anytime I have new content coming out. And this is Dragonfly signing out.